Prince Dorian, function as always. My father will be pleased to see this.
My dear Princess Belle, a future king does not wait for anyone, nor should his queen. Your time is best spent with a man who is favored by destiny.
Is that what you are, good sir? A man of destiny?
Indeed. And you, a jewel best placed on a crown, not left to wander amongst the wilted roses.
I was not aware my love life was going to be subject to prophetic scheduling. Efficient, you would say. But love should not be efficient. It should be felt. He called me a jewel. Did you hear that? A thing. Not a partner, not a lover, or an equal. You think I'm just a pretty object to you? No. No, you do not. I can tell by the way you listen. You hear me. You care. To him, I am not a person. I'm a pawn that he'd use to earn a title. I am not a gemstone to be used to adorn someone's crown. I am not this kingdom. I am me. Prince Aldrich, you're looking quite triumphant. Was the hunt generous today?
Dozens of kills, stags, boars, and even one wolf. It is how I prove my worth, to conquer and command all.
Do you ever spare anything? Out of mercy?
Mercy is for the weak. A ruler must cut down any and all threats before they grow teeth. You have my word. Should you marry me, I shall never let any threats to you or our rule arise.
Did you see how he smiled when he said wolf? Like it was personal. A hidden hatred for wolves or other predators. That may explain the scar by his eye. Mercy is for the wise, not for the weak. I hate that he brags about merciless slaughter like it's something noble. There is nothing noble about random slaughter. Strength without the compassion to temper it is nothing more than a sword forged from cruelty without a scabbard to sheath it. If anyone ever hunted you, I would not spare them. Yes, I said it, and I do not care if it makes me reckless. You protect everyone, including me. But who protects you? Not your job, you'd say. Always so careful, so noble. But what if I wanted to be my job? To protect you, to care for you as you do me.
She was a fair and lovely maid, about her waist his arm he laid. Oh, princess.
Prince Lucian, serenading the hedges as you pass? Or have you come to woo me directly?
Your beauty deserves 1,000 songs and ballads to be sung to the stars and sun. And tonight you shall inspire 1,000 more.
Do you remember the last one you wrote for me?
Darling, I barely remember who I kissed last night, but I would happily add you to the list. Farewell for now, princess.
He makes "I do not care" sound almost poetic. That smile is always rehearsed, mechanical. There's no joy behind it, no hidden happiness. He does not feel anything. He just puts on a performance. Every day is just a rehearsed play to him. He tries to be charming, but charm without any truth behind it is like a blade hidden in a bouquet. And I'm so tired of bleeding from invisible cuts. You know, I used to dream about being sung to, but now I'd rather sit in silence with someone who means it. Just last week, when we sat in the stables during the storm, you did not say a single word. Just sat next to me in an accepting silence. And yet, it was the warmest I've felt in months. Do not deflect with your weather patterns talk. I saw the way you looked at me when the thunder boomed. You care, even if you will not or cannot say it. Prince Silas, I have heard your arrival was discreet.
I prefer the shadows. They reveal more than light ever could. You move with intention. I have memorized your patterns of movement and normal daily routine already.
Have you now? And what, pray tell, will you be doing with that knowledge?
Use it. Control is the key to peace, princess.
He gives me chills. Not in a good way. It feels like I'm being stalked by a predator, not that I'm being watched by a protector. He wants control over everything and anything, including me. He would use me as a way to rule this kingdom like a clockwork machine, uncaring for those under him. His only concern is of efficiency and domination. If he ever tried to leash me like one of his falcons or hunting dogs, I would break his hands. My apologies. I let my composure slip. I know you want to say that. He's calculating. But I have known warlords more gentle than that man. He watches like someone deciding where to strike. And the worst part, my father likes him. If he ever tries to touch me, you would have stopped him, would you not? Good. I do not care if it is treason. I do not want him to ever touch me. Prince Alaric, you look exhausted. Did you ride through the night?
3 days without rest. My father demands results. He orders that I must bring home a queen, or do not return at all.
That is beyond cruel. You deserve to rest, not to have ultimatums thrown in your face.
Then, please, be my reprieve from my tireless search. Marry me. I will be allowed to breathe again.
He is very kind, just tired and broken. I have heard of his father, a cruel man by all standards. He cares nothing for others' well-being, only the results they produce. You are going to say that I pity him. Maybe I do. But do we not all want someone who sees our weakness? Someone who sees it and stays? Not out of pity, but out of love and genuine concern. Someone who would never use your weakness against you. Never throws it back in your face later, but shields it from the world. Like you so kindly do with me. However, he does not want me. He wants relief. And I would love to help him. Truly I would. But not at the cost of becoming someone's solution. You probably think he is harmless. Maybe he is. But I will not disappear just to keep someone afloat. Even you would warn me against that, wouldn't you? Prince Cassian, that is quite a lot of jewellery for a garden stroll.
I do not stroll. I announce my presence. I have brought you a necklace made of moonstone and silver from the Eastern Isles. Its beauty is unmatched, except maybe for your own.
Very lovely, good sir. And what part of you, if I may ask, comes with it?
Why even bother giving myself, when I can give everything else that anyone would ever want?
Did you see the way he flexed his ringed fingers at me? Like I was supposed to faint on the spot at the sight of so many gaudy rings. I cannot be bought, not by priceless gems, not with limitless power. You think I'm being stubborn, do you not? Maybe I am, but if it's what keeps my heart from being sold like an overpriced estate, then stubborn is what I shall remain. I mean, really, I have more connection to my least worn shoes than to that man. How full of yourself and of your coin can someone possibly be that they think it's the only thing that matters or that they have to offer? Do you think that love should cost something? Not in gold, but in effort. In honesty, in conversation. Because I think that it should. Six suitors, 6 attempts, 5 poor prospects of marriage. I do feel that Prince Alaric would make a fine husband, but what would he be like if he was rested? If he was able to breathe? Would he still be kind and gentle? Or harsh and aggressive like his father? Sadly enough, despite him being a small possibility, none of them, including him, truly felt real. They all felt forced. Talking to them felt like a chore, a requirement of our positions. You have said nothing, but I can hear your thoughts anyway. You're calculating, always, watching, waiting, thinking and thinking, wondering what would happen if we left, if we ran from our responsibilities. wondering if we should run from our responsibilities, wondering what would happen if we stay, what happens to us. Am I to be married to a random noble, to be nothing more than a trophy wife left in the background? And what of you, my loyal protector? Would you spend your life doing nothing but protecting my family and I? Married off to some small-town farm girl who cares nothing but using you as a way to improve her station in life? You're probably thinking of all the things we would lose, and all the things that could go wrong. But have you considered what we'd gain if we did? Freedom, laughter, a life where no one decides what I do except for me. And maybe, just maybe, if you'd let yourself, a life where I'd choose you. You look at me like you're trying not to fall, afraid of the consequences. It is why you have always thrown yourself into your training, why you recently have struggled to hold my gaze. You shy away from me as if my love would ruin you. But you are already halfway gone, are you not? I saw it the day you stitched my gloves back together, the way your fingers shook, and when you stood outside my door after my grandmother passed. No one else took notice of my hidden grief, but you did. You cared enough to lose several nights' worth of sleep to ensure I felt safe and comforted. All night, night after night, just there, not saying a word, not needing to. Your presence alone was more than enough. I have dreamed of this moment, telling you the truth, having you admit to the truth. I had hoped that you'd stop calculating, stop looking for a hidden trap not yet found. I hope that you'll allow yourself time to breathe and just feel the truth. Those princes were boring, or cruel, or empty, or looking to use me as an escape. I want something real, someone real, messy, human. Someone who holds my hand and heart when I'm falling apart, not when I'm wearing my crown. You have been quiet, observing, probably cataloguing every risk, every reason this charade should continue. I can feel it. You're hesitating even now. I know you. You're loyal, practical. You have been taught that emotion clouds judgment. But even with all that reason, you stayed. Through every lie, every mask, every suitor who made me flinch on the inside. You never once tried to cage me. You never pushed. But I saw the way your hand twitched when Silas stepped too close. How you gripped your sword when Aldridge talked about bleeding things for fun. You did not say it, but I felt it. You care. These princes are boring, or violent, or hollow, They do not scare me because they're strong. They scare me because they'll never love me. Not really. Not like I want to be loved. I want you. You and your loving embrace. Let us stop pretending. Let us stop waiting. Stop dancing around the truth that we're both more than aware of, but will not pursue. Do you not feel it too? That ache when I walk away? That pull when we lock eyes and pretend it did not happen? You do not have to say anything. I already know. Let us just go. Leave and go find our own lives, our own way of living. You're probably already listing the risks, the consequences. You're probably about to say, think this through. But I have thought it through. Months. Every night, every time I saw you watching over me like I was something worth guarding. Not for what I am, but who I am. You're thinking of your honor, of your duty to the crown and to me. Focus on me. Forget the crown. Forget the castle, the family, everything else. Focus on me and me alone. I'm not asking you to abandon who you are. I'm simply asking you to choose me. To accept the love we both know you feel. Please. Run away with me.